Today I just want to talk about 2 reasons that you are maybe not getting what you want out of life. Maybe you're stuck in a job that you hate, maybe you are not accomplishing your dreams, maybe you feel like you're falling behind. I kind of like to think of 2 have-nots as that might be holding you back. First, we all know the phrase, you have not because you ask not. That simply means a lot of what you want in life you could have if you would just ask for it. And yet, so many times we don't ask for the things that we actually want. We miss out because we're afraid to ask. Why are we afraid to ask for the things that we want out of this life? We get one life. I don't want to end up at the end of it not having achieved what I wanted, but having the regret of knowing that I never actually asked for what I wanted out of life. I think we don't ask for what we want because it makes us uncomfortable. We're afraid of rejection. Maybe if I ask my boss for the raise, they're gonna tell me no. Well, what if you ask your boss for a raise and he tells you yes? Or maybe you want to work remotely and you say, well, I don't want to rock the boat. Well, what if he would say yes? And what if a week from now you could find yourself working from the beach in Cancun? I know in my own life, one of my best real estate deals I almost canceled because I was afraid to ask for the price reduction that I needed on it because it was so substantial it seemed ridiculous. Truthfully, the people that you see in life that are getting a lot out of life, things that just seem ridiculous, that seem impossible, they're only getting them because they asked for it and you did not. And so this life-changing real estate deal that I was able to get only happened because I asked. It was on the market for everybody to see, and yet I decided to ask for the price and I happened to get it. And so many of us miss out on life because we are not asking for the things that we want. I have an old friend that I always wondered at their job, they were always getting raises. And they were just an okay employee from my perspective. And yet every time they asked, they were getting a raise. And finally it occurred to me they're getting a raise because they're asking for it. You can't hate on them for asking. You know, it's up to all of us to ask and to ask for what we want out of life. Secondly, we have not because we act not. I am a firm believer in action. And yet time and time again, I see people that will even come to me and say, you know, how do I get started investing in real estate? And my answer is, well, you get started by buying something. People love to go to conferences, they love to watch YouTube videos, they love to read books, but yet what they fail to do so often is to take action. And they find so many excuses for it. They want to create the perfect business plan, and when the business plan is perfect, then they'll go out there and try to make the sales. Or they want to generate leads for their real estate business and they spend weeks creating the perfect flyer, but they never actually go past the flyer out because they are focusing on avoiding action, again, because action makes us uncomfortable. But if you do not act, there is 100% chance that you will never get what you want out of this life. A quote I heard once basically says that perfection is the enemy of good enough. Or what I like to think of as perfection is the enemy of action. People spend all this time trying to get perfect when what they really need to do is spend all of that time taking action and learning as they go. Mike Tyson once said that a plan is great until you get punched in the mouth. Because as soon as you create this plan and step out in the real world, something's going to happen. You're going to get punched in the mouth and your plan's going to go out the window. These 2 things in my mind are absolute killers. You're missing out on life because you're afraid to ask for what you want, and you're missing out on life because you're afraid to act on the opportunities in your mind. You're afraid to act on your dreams. Life has more to do with taking action and figuring it out as you go than it does to making plans. Obviously, plans are great. You need to prepare. You need to be educated. But too much analysis will always lead to paralysis. And you've got to step out of the boat and actually take action.